Hey everybody, it's Christina from Creations with Christina, and today we're going to be using the Cricut Lite Live Simply Cricut cartridge. It's one of my newer cartridges, and I thought I would just show you a quick card that I plan on making with this. I thought I'd show you first how I set it up on my Gypsy. Let me just zoom in here so you can see how I do this. Okay, I'm starting a new file, and I created a template a while back for my cards, and basically I have two different templates. Just to kind of give me an idea of what size I'm going to be doing, I have an A2 card, which is the regular standard half of a 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock, and it measures the A2 card template measures 5.5 inches long by 4.5 inches tall, and then the A2 long card, which is, I couldn't think of another name for it, so I just made it an A2 long card template, is 5.5 inches tall by 4.25 inches wide. So I'm going to be using that one as my card base today, and what it does is it grays it out and it just keeps it so I can't edit anything on it. So I'm going to be using the Live Simply Cricut cartridge, and I already went ahead and picked out which image I'm going to use, and I actually already have it cut out for you so we can go right into making our card as soon as we're done laying this out. So I'm picking the Live Simply, and I'm going to be using this cute little mushroom right here, and I'll just click to make it larger so you can see what it looks like. Okay, so what I do is I add this first to my page, and I move it over to my card template, and this is how I do it. There's probably an easier way. You could type in all different numbers, but I just kind of make it large enough to see, knowing that I want to make sure it fits on my card. So this one I actually went ahead and did it at 4.5 inches. So I'm just going to go ahead and type in 4.5, and that'll fit perfectly on my card. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tap anywhere on my mat here that I don't have an image. I'm going to go ahead and set my mat sizes now, or all my image sizes that I'll be putting in at 4.5 inches. So now everything I add to my mat will be 4.5 inches. So I'm just going to go back over to my keypad here, and I'm going to hit the Shift key, and this one piece right here is going to be the mushroom top, and I'll just put that here on my mat. And I'm going to click in a different spot, and I'm going to hit the Layers key, and I already have the Shift key on, so I'm just going to go ahead and add that cute little flower. Put that down here, and then I'm going to go ahead and turn off the Shift key and still have the Layers key, and I'm going to add the little stem or stump to the mushroom, and I'll just put that down the bottom. So what I would do is just go ahead and lay out my paper on my my Cricut mat and run this through my Cricut Expression. So let me go ahead and we'll start putting our card together. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and put all of our pieces together for our little mushroom here. And I'm using, this is my Mind's Eye pattern paper, and my cardstock is Paper Tray ink, and it's Aqua Mist, and I have Aqua Mist paper or cardstock, and also the ribbon that I'm going to use. And let me just get a piece of scrap paper for gluing. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add my pieces together for my mushroom, and I'm just going to use my ATG for this one because it's a nice big piece. So actually, you know what? Before I add that one, I'm going to start at the bottom and work my way up on this one. So let me go ahead and do the bottom piece right here. Only because of that, I want to make sure I get that the stem of the mushroom on there the right way. So I'm just going to go ahead and line this up. And we'll do the other piece. The hard part is figuring out which way the flower sits. There we go. That's the right way. And then we'll do the little stem. And that'll go right here. And then we'll go ahead and add the top to our mushroom. Okay, so there is our cute little mushroom. And let me just grab my glue dots, because I'm also going to add these cute little buttons. That does cut out one little circle that goes in the center of this one, but I thought buttons would be cute. So I'm just going to add some buttons. And then I'm also going to add this cute little bow that I tied. And I'm going to add that right on here. Just like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and put our card together. I already went ahead and pre-scored my cardstock, so that's all ready. And then I have a piece of my pattern paper that matches my pattern paper that I used on my image here, and I cut this at 4 by 5 1/4. So I'm just going to go ahead and adhere that down to the front of my card. Okay, just like that. And then I'll add my green piece here. And this piece is actually from another collection. I think it's still My Mind's Eye, but it's an older collection that I've had for quite some time. So I'm just going to add that right to the center of this. And this one is cut at 5 by 4, actually 5 by 3 1/4. And then before I add my image to this, I'm going to stamp my sentiment. And you guys know I don't normally do my sentiments first, but, or usually I don't do my sentiments on camera because I save my cards and have them ready for an occasion. But I'm trying to make a whole bunch of birthday cards just to have ready for when I need them. And I'm just using Happy Birthday stamp from the My Pink Stamper, which stamp set is this? It's the Family and Friends. And I did something, I cut it in half because I wanted to be able to put Happy and Birthday on top of each other. But it's okay because I could just, you know, line them back up whichever way I want to put them when I'm ready to use them, if I need to use it in a straight line or whatever I need to do with it. So let me just put the top back on my ink there. And then the last thing I'm going to do now that I have my Happy Birthday is go ahead and use some pop dots or dimensionals. Okay, so I went ahead and added my dimensionals to the back, and I'm just going to go ahead and put this down on the front of my card, just like that. My little bow there. And the last thing I'm going to do is just take my white Sakura gel pen and just add some little doodle dots and dashes here and there on my card. Put a couple up on the top here. Okay, so there we go. That's our card for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!